Hey everyone, this is Kevin Breding again, fitness coordinator for Campus Recreation. Hey, thanks for joining me again for part 2 of our chair workout. Because if you have a chair, what's the use of it unless you're working out with it, right? Today's workout is going to consist of a superset organization scheme where we have 2 exercises back to back in a group. We perform those 2 with minimal rest in transition, and then we take a full rest, repeat that same pair 3 to 5 times before you take a full recovery break, and then shift into the next pair and complete that second pair 4 to 5 times, or 3 to 5 times. So let's get after it. Here we go. Remember, before you begin this workout, give yourself some time to warm up. If you don't want to go search for another warm up and kind of, worry about that, an idea would be to watch the video once through and practice the movement patterns without anything in hand. You'll see that these movements are a little bit new, a little bit different, and we're going to be moving in multiple planes, forward and backward, laterally, with a little curtsy step rotation, that kind of thing. So if that can serve as your warm-up, go ahead and practice that motion without any load in hand, and then grab a chair, load it up, and get after it. Our first exercise is going to be the split stance uppercut. So if I demonstrate without a chair first, split stance meaning I have a foot front to back. I'm going to start with the chair in the empty space, lower my elevation as I uppercut with the opposite hand of whatever forward leg is in front. So you're kind of wrapping up over that forward hip, and it's going to wind up into your glutes. And it's going to get a good upper thoracic spine, strong shoulder position. This one lends itself to a lot of variability depending on how you hold the chair. But for now, I'll just go like this, set it up, lower my elevation as I drive up with my hands. Reset, drive up. Notice my back leg, the heel stays elevated the whole time. I want to keep most of my weight on my forward foot and actively push down with that rear foot on that back toe. Perform 6 to 8 reps each side, and then just give yourself a transitionary break into the next one. This is going to be, I'll demonstrate again without the chair, a curtsy step setup with a reach right here. This is your setup. We've wound up through our hips. I'll take a lateral lunge, and as if this were a snow shovel, toss snow behind me. Similar to the uppercut, but a little bit different. I'm going to land on that hip and drive into that rotation. Again, you can hold the chair however you wish, but here's my setup. Drive into the rotation. Set up. Keep both feet in full contact with the ground. If my pinky toe comes up, you see my knee deviates in, that's going to put some pressure on the medial compartment of my knee. So land solidly through the hips on that. Again, 6 to 8 reps per side, and then take a full rest before you go back and repeat that pair. Alright, after you've done the rounds that you chose for that first pair, we're on to the next superset. It's going to consist of a squat pickup to a lateral lunge. This time, instead of swinging it behind us like we're throwing snow, I want to shift the chair horizontally through that field of gravity and pause there for a second in that long position. Notice my chair orientation right now. I want to start with all 4 legs of the chair on the ground. I start with a fairly narrow stance squat, step into that lateral lunge, and shift and return. I'm going to complete all the reps on one side first. And then for the next 3, notice the heavy part of the chair was on my bottom hand, so it's not as far out away from me. But if I flip my chair over and set it up like this, now the heavy part of the chair gets really far away from me. That's a significant progression for that exercise. So choose the option that's best for you, 6 to 8 reps per side, and then immediately transition into our 4th exercise. Second of this superset is this pendulum swing. You grab the chair by the handles, try not to whack yourself in the leg like I just did, and I want to hinge from the hips as I catch that chair and swing it up roughly chest height on the finish. And just go back to back, continuous momentum is involved with this. If I show you a profile, I'm going to hinge my hips while I catch the chair on each side. Perform 6 to 8 reps each side. I'm in control. My arms are supporting that mass the whole time, but it's got some flow, it's got some rhythm to it, but it still makes you tired. Take your rest, and then repeat that group for the superset, however many rounds you choose to do, and have fun with it. Knock it out.